Hello and welcome back to the ForecastRx video tutorial series. My name is Sam. I'm an account manager with ForecastRx. Today we're going to be talking about your restock recommendations. When you navigate to Restock from Supplier and click any of your suppliers, I clicked all suppliers, you'll be able to find your restock recommendations all the way to the right side. In this column right here, you're going to see all your different recommendations, starting with warehouse restock recommendation. This number right here is the amount that we suggest you send into Amazon at this point in time from your local warehouse inventory. This one will take into account your set warehouse lead time, as well as your target days of Amazon inventory. Directly above that, this would be the number of units we suggest you send in if you were sending units directly from your supplier into Amazon. So this will also take into account your target days of inventory, as well as your lead time from the specific supplier. And then above that, we have forecast recommended quantity. This is going to be your recommendation based on the forecasting models alone. And if you have your account set to supplier ships to FBA, this number will take into account the supplier lead times. If you have it set to warehouse ships to FBA, or if you're in restock from warehouse, you will see this number in accordance to the local warehouse lead time plus your target days FBA inventory. And then right here in red, this is going to duplicate your warehouse inventory column, just to let you know that you have this many units available in your local inventory. Even if our suggestion is higher than that number, you will only be able to send in the available quantity below when you use the arrow here to add to order. And then to find the details about how we came up with these calculations, you can click on the icons for each. I will select warehouse restock recommendation first. And then this will open the daily sales rate panel for restock from warehouse calculations. On the top left, we'll start with the average daily sales rate. This will tell you how many units per day based on your daily sales rate calculations that you would sell of this product. If you open up the drop-down, you'll see how those calculations were formed based on which time periods you have the weights set to, and also if you have any weight allocated towards the ForecastRx demand. You also have the ability here to toggle off your adjusted daily sales rate calculation if you wanted to use the raw daily sales rate calculation with the out-of-stock days still being shown. This average units per day is going to factor into your required inventory over the period. Since this is restocking from your warehouse, you're going to see your ideal FBA inventory target days along with the lead time set for your local inventory. And then we'll come up with the total units you would need over this period. To the right of that, we have your inventory available. You'll first see your Amazon inventory. So this is what you have on hand at Amazon, as well as inbound and any other available Amazon statuses. And then below, we also just display your warehouse inventory and if you had any units on order. The bottom left panel is where you're going to see your restock recommended quantity. You take your ideal max quantity at FBA over that target days, and then you're going to subtract the on-hand inventory as well as any other available Amazon status, and then you get the restock needed. And we also show your available warehouse quantity just for reference of how many units you can send in directly from your warehouse. Next, I'll open up the supplier restock recommendation daily sales rate panel. This is going to look very similar to the warehouse restock recommendation. You're going to see the same average daily sales rate, The difference will be your required inventory. So now instead of using your warehouse lead time, the lead time here will be based on the lead time set for this particular item or supplier. And then your inventory available will be the same, except here we will take into account what you have in your warehouse right now as well as on PO. In the bottom right, you will see your recommended purchase quantity to send to Amazon directly from your supplier. The units required minus what you have in Amazon as well as already on PO, and then you get your PO quantity required. We also show right below what to round your recommended quantity to if you are shipping in case packs, and we also have your minimum PO quantity here for reference. And then for forecast recommended quantity, when you click into this icon, you'll see similar to the purchasing section, the item card will come up where you'll be able to view your forecast data as well as the purchasing calculations and details. Since this item is set ship to FBA from supplier, you will see the projected sales over horizon set to the target days of Amazon inventory plus that supplier level lead time. We'll also give information on when you'll be out of stock, when you need to place your order by for it to come in time, and just some more information on your Amazon inventory, as well as your supplier lead time and your MOQ and case pack quantity to be able to reference when making your shipment. And then you will see the recommended quantity right next to the icon. You can use any of these recommendations to build your order. It is just important to remember if you're going to ship from your local, you should have it shipped to warehouse ships to FBA to see the forecast recommended quantity in terms of your warehouse lead time. And then you can also use the warehouse restock recommendation, since that's based on both the forecast numbers and the recent sales history of daily sales rate. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll see you in the next video.